Greetings, friends, and welcome to the channel. I'm Mistress Luna, your guide through readings, heavily focused on the twin flame journey and soul connections. And today, we're going to be discussing the third stage of the twin flame journey. And the third stage is actually very connected to the fourth stage as well. However, this is the light side, is what I am calling it. The light side of the mirror. Because as we come connected with our twin flame in the physical world, we start to see what we're mirroring in each other. And the light side is all the great stuff that connection, that finishing each other's sentences, knowing what you're gonna do and say and what the other is going to do and say, and that unconditional love that starts to really grow, and that deep feeling of I need to be with you, I want to be with you, I need to be with you almost every second of the day. And we're going to talk about that this week. Next week we'll be talking about the darker side of that same deep connection and same mirroring, however, it's our shadows. So I'm going to focus on the light work that we do as we mirror each other in the physical world. And going to go into some tea that will help to balance us as we do that, because balancing the light and the dark is definitely important. Otherwise, when we do come in full union with our twin flame, if we're not balanced, it's going to be very difficult to stay in a harmonious union and do the purpose that we've come to do, if our purpose is to be in union during this lifetime. And also some crystals to help us to grow this self-love, unconditional love for ourselves and each other, and really deepen that connection that's already so deep. But before I go into the tea and the crystals and then the tarot readings, I'm going to discuss with you a little bit about what to expect. After we meet our twin flame, there is a connection that is so undeniable, so strong, so pulling and magnetic that all we want to do is see each other. All we want to do is be next to each other. If we're not physically able to be together, we want to make sure we're in communication all the time. Whatever side you resonate with, the divine masculine or the divine feminine, you both are feeling this and don't know why. You really don't. It's something that's just second nature to you, because technically you're being pulled back into yourself and you're mirroring each other in very positive ways in the light stage. One of the things that you'll notice once you're going deeper into the connection in the physical world with your twin flame is how much you feel you are complete when you're around them. It's like a feeling that you have never felt before, and it just keeps getting stronger. You could talk for hours. You could just be in their presence for hours on end. And really, it's that simple. And that's why it's the light side, because it's a very simplistic love, a very nostalgic and peaceful love that you start to feel. It's an unconditional. You place no expectations on them. They place no expectations on you. And however, you just want to be with them. You just want to experience everything with them, because you look at them and you see yourself. And that, my friends, is an amazing feeling. And it just continues to grow, and you continue to get more and more connected and more in sync. Definitely in sync. With that, I focused on a tea to help me balance myself, so I can balance my light and my dark, my light and my shadows. And that is balancing tea. A blend for the relaxed but focused mind. Great day or night. A gentle supportive tea for digestive system after a meal. There is lemon balm, tulsi basil, marshmallow root, lavender, and rosemary. And then the crystals that I wanted to showcase today are the rose quartz. Now, I know I've done the rose quartz before, but in this particular stage, it definitely, I feel, is important, because it really helps us to love unconditionally and really bring forth that unconditional love unto ourselves as well as our twin flame. Especially as we're coming together and learning more about each other and wanting to learn everything we possibly can with love. With love. And rose quartz is definitely a way to really bring love to yourself and to others in the best possible way. I am actually doing 2 readings, which there'll be timestamps for each below in the description. One for the Divine Feminine, which I'm going to use the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, and to get messages from our Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine, and clarify those with the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. So this is a little bit different. And then the second group will be the Divine Masculine and messages from the Divine Masculine with the Hermit Tarot's Channeled Messages deck, and then clarifying with the Legends, the Anne Stokes Legends Tarot deck. So I'm going to use those to clarify the messages that come out from the Divine Masculine. And then after, with each pile, going to get some messages from spirit through our fairy friends, because they are very much about the love and the light and the light side. Whenever I think of fairies, I think of light and the light side of things. So this is the light side of the connection. This is the light side of our mirroring that we do. And I want to keep it light. So that'll be the readings. And then at the end, we're going to have positive affirmations to also keep it light and really focus on the happy part of our journey, which comes almost immediately after we meet in some form or another. And with that, let's begin our readings. Welcome, friends. We're going to be first getting messages from our divine feminine to our divine masculine. So no matter who you resonate with, you may want to hear messages from the divine feminine as a divine masculine coming in. Or if you're a divine feminine, it would be interesting to know if this resonates with you, these messages, if you've been feeling the exact same way, or that these are the messages that you'd like. You know that you'd like the divine masculine to know. So let's begin. So first, I'm going to ask Spirit, can we get our first message from our divine feminine? Yamanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So that's absolutely a very light and important step. It was in the reverse. So I feel divine feminines are not sure about how much to open the door. That's what I'm feeling here. How much to walk through. However, they're being pulled to it. Absolutely being pulled to it. So let's get some more messages from our divine feminine. Okay. I'm only going to take this one. Guinevere. Or is it Guinevere? I think it's Guinevere. It's just spelled differently. True love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Oh, absolutely. Divine feminine, you are feeling in love. In love. It's like love at first sight at this point in the journey, really. And your love is deepening. You're learning not only about them, but about yourself as well with that mirroring that's happening. So that is absolutely happening here. And that was in the upright, so we'll put that in the upright. Spirit, can we get one more message from our divine feminine? Please, Spirit, can we get one more message from our divine feminine? Nope. There we go. Hathor. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So, Divine Feminine, you're feeling you're in your power. You're in your intuition. You're allowing yourself to receive the love that your divine masculine is giving to you. So if you're in this stage where you're getting to know each other and it's amazing and this mirroring is happening, this wonderful at home feeling, it's definitely not only making you feel good, but it's opening up your intuition. It's opening up your abilities. So I feel a lot of you divine feminines out there have abilities that you're finally tapping into because of this connection with your twin flame. So bottom deck energy is Isis, past life. This situation involves your past life memories. So definitely, divine feminines, you're tapping into past life feelings. And that happens quite often in this stage of the journey as well, because you're going through things that either you've dealt with in the past, and it is coming to the surface with your individual, your twin flame, and or in past lives. If you resonate with past lives, that's this isn't your first rodeo. This has happened before, and it feels good. It's like a knowing. It's a knowing that just continues to make you feel elated and this elated butterflies, all that. But deeper, just deeper. So I'm going to get some clarification for each of these with the tarot, the Crystal Visions deck here. Spirit, can we clarify Yamanya, and the message that she has for us? Can we clarify this message from the Divine Feminine, please? Ooh. All right. So the Six of Swords came out in reverse, but I'll show it to you in the upright. So the opening doors is going to bring you and your twin flame into calmer waters. So there may have been a false start, and you need to get into. So what I'm feeling, divine feminines and divine masculine, I'm feeling divine masculine, your divine feminine has felt like you haven't had a right start of it. And so what she's trying to do is really open the doors, the right doors, to bring you both into a better relationship. Wherever your relationship stands right now, that's what she's trying to do. So, and if you resonate with that divine feminine, then just, continue to move into those calmer waters. Spirit, can we clarify Guinevere and her message of true love? Can we clarify? Okay, well. Take the bottom one. It's the Three of Swords in the reverse. So, yeah, getting the divine feminine, divine masculine is getting rid of pain. Really, I feel taking the swords out of her own heart. And divine feminines, you may be in a spot where you're finally just able to love yourself, to know where you are. You know where you are in this path, and it's really soothing the pain for you. That's what I'm feeling with that. It's really soothing the pain for you. And you're being propelled. You're being propelled in the right direction with your divine masculine. So, yeah. And divine masculine, the divine feminine wants you to know that. Can we clarify the message about allowing us to receive for the divine feminine? Ace of Wands. As I mentioned, there was a false start. So this is a passionate new beginning. This is a passionate new beginning coming. And the divine feminine wants you to know, divine masculine, that she's ready for this new beginning. Absolutely. And all this passion that's been surfacing, that definitely illuminates to me the passion that's in the receiving of your love. In the receiving of your love and the receiving of her own love. The divine feminine is absolutely in her power with her loving herself and loving you, divine masculine, by really seeing her true self mirrored in you. Absolutely. And that is really strengthening your connection during this light and exciting time in the twin flame journey. Bottom deck energy is Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I'll show it in the upright here. But where it's in the reverse, I feel that there's some news that's still not being brought to light by the divine feminine. So I feel that she's ready to move into these calmer waters and to get over the pain and to have this fiery, passionate new start. However, She doesn't want to give it all right yet. She doesn't want to give it all right yet. And that is actually a great, because the divine feminine knows that by giving too much, it's going to throw things off balance, and it just won't be a good thing. Once again, balancing is so important in this stage because everything is so wonderful and exciting and so new that it's best to stay grounded in yourself and stay prepared, because what's to come could be very, very heavy. And she knows it. She knows it. She's got that intuition. So with that, I'm going to get some advice from Spirit, from our fairy friends. Spirit, can you give us some advice on this connection in our light mirroring stage of the twin flame journey? Ooh, okay, I'm definitely feeling that card. Detoxification. Absolutely. So I'm feeling that the advice is for both divine masculine and divine feminine to really get rid of things that don't serve you any longer. So whether that be toxic relationships that you're currently in, or behaviors or things that you're doing that you shouldn't do, stop those, because that's going to bring you closer together with your twin flame. Spirit, we have, all right. Problem resolved. Came out in the reverse though. So I feel that's alluding to the next stage, which we'll talk about next week, which is the dark side of the mirror, of what we're seeing, the problems, the shadow work that just is gonna come through. You're like completely vulnerable, and it's all a learning process. Every problem that we face is a learning process, and both the divine feminine and the divine masculine really understand that. And bottom deck energy, let me put it in the upright. Kick up your heels. So I feel it's in the reverse because divine masculine, divine feminine, both need a little bit of fun, I feel. And really, it's just Spirit telling us, don't forget to go out and have some fun, because you're going to learn so much more about each other by being vulnerable enough to let loose. So that is our reading from our divine feminines to our divine masculine, or how our divine feminines are feeling, and what messages that both divine feminines and divine masculines can get from the divine feminine here. And I do feel it's been very enlightening to see that the divine feminine is definitely on the right path. She knows there's problems that are going to be coming up, but there's so much, and there's work to do, but calmer waters are ahead. Calmer times are ahead. She's giving herself true and unconditional love, and giving you true and unconditional love, divine masculine. And a new passionate beginning is in the works. And really, with the past life, there's nostalgia here. There's definitely a nostalgic connection, like you've known each other for forever, even though you haven't. Or maybe you have, and you actually have. But if you've known each other for a long time, you feel that you've known each other even longer than that. So I feel you're definitely on the right path, and keep moving along. Definitely. Both divine feminine and divine masculine. And with that, you can stay on to see what messages are coming from the divine masculine. And then at the end, there's also going to be positive affirmations. However, if you do choose to leave the video here, I want to thank you so much for being a part of my soul tribe, and I wish you love, light, and happiness. Please take care, and we'll talk soon. Welcome, friends. If you chose to watch the messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, or just messages from the divine masculine, to see if, or confirm if it is what you're feeling for the divine masculines out there, and may give you some clarity as well. Let's get some messages with the Hermit Tarot channeled messages deck from our divine masculine. Oh, wow. All right. Ego. So this is, well, strength, ego. This is the strength card. And but right off the bat, I'm feeling the divine masculine is really enjoying the ego boost. The divine feminine is stroking his ego very, very nicely. And where I just want you all the time came out in the reverse. This is the Eight of Wands energy. I'm feeling that the divine masculine really is having a struggle between wanting so much to get his ego stroked. However, I'm going to get more cards, but I feel that for some reason he's trying to shut that out a little bit. And if you are in the stage of where you're mirroring, it could just be very overwhelming to you. You know, even the light side, even the, like, it's intoxicating, you know. Get another message from our Divine Masculine, please, Spirit. And we get another message from our Divine Masculine. Ooh. Okay. This came out in the reverse, but I'll show it in the upright. I lie awake thinking about our future. So that's definitely Four of Swords energy. And where that's in the reverse, the Divine Masculine knows. If you resonate with the Divine Masculine, you know that the Divine Feminine is where you want to be. Like, is who you want to be with. Like, you're really embracing. There's no lying awake thinking about it. You know what your future holds. Really, your future, or you feel right now, your future is together. Absolutely. So, Spirit, can we get another message from the Divine Masculine? Oh, okay. I'm actually going to pull both of these out. I am terrified. So that is also a Nine of Swords, you know, very, like, almost the opposite of the last card, because instead of being in the reverse, it's, you know, sleepless nights and really a lot to deal with all at once. And love is the answer in reverse. I feel that this pull is actually scaring the Divine Masculine. We'll get some clarifying cards from the Legends Tarot deck, but I feel that this love is so intense, even in this very light beginning stage. This love is scary. There's no other way to put it, really. And this seals it. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. So that is, yeah, the Divine Masculine wants everything with you. Enjoys his ego getting stroked. But scared as hell. Scared as hell. So let's get some clarification with the tarot, the Legends Tarot deck. Can we get some clarification on the ego issues here? And okay. Got a couple cards here. We got the World and Wheel of Fortune. So absolutely, things are changing. Things are changing at a very, very rapid pace for the divine masculine. And I think he's like, whoa, 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 what's going on here? I've never felt this way before about anyone. And divine feminine, he feels hot under the collar about you. I mean, that is very common in this light stage of the deepening connection that is happening. Absolutely. And he just knows you're where it's at. He knows you're where it's at, divine feminine. So if you're a divine feminine watching this, your divine masculine knows where it's at, and that's you. So can we clarify the lying awake, or actually not lying awake, where it's in the reverse, but clarify this next message from our divine masculine. Two of Cups. So Two of Cups is soulmate energy, really bringing that love to share with you, divine feminine. And that's why he doesn't have to lie awake thinking about your future. You're in it. You're in it. You're in his future. And he knows it. And you probably know it too. It's that whole mirroring game. Now, can we clarify, Spirit, the last messages from our divine masculine here? Okay. I think it came up in the reverse. The Hanged Man. I'll show it to you in the upright. Now, where it's in the reverse, the divine masculine may be scared, divine feminine, but he's not. He's not letting that hold him up. He's moving forward and moving with you and sees a future, sees a lot of growth and change in your connection. So the divine masculine at this point sees that. So that is beautiful. Bottom deck energy here. 5 of Cups in the reverse. So I will show it to you in the upright. But absolutely, if it's in the reverse, it's happiness as opposed to sadness, I feel. Because the 5 of Cups is sadness. So when it's in the reverse, I mean, the divine masculine is very happy right now. And the stage that we're discussing this evening is all about that happiness as you get deeper and as you get more involved with your twin flame. That happiness, just that euphoria. It's like a euphoria. And that's happening. So let's get some messages from Spirit to both divine feminine and divine masculine about how the divine masculine is feeling. Spirit, can we have some advice about where the divine masculine is with this connection. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Take the first two here. Parenting and children. Now this was in the reverse. So I'm feeling that Spirit wants you to take it slow because what you do could produce children, and this connection may not be ready for children. This is too new. It's definitely exciting, and your mind can kind of forget to protect yourself. But protect yourself. That's all I'm going to say there. Beauty. Oh, that's perfect. There's beauty in this part of the twin flame journey. The beauty in loving yourself. And look at that. She's loving herself. She's brushing her hair. So absolutely, this is a beautiful love. This is a beautiful love. And the divine masculine is giving as much to himself as he's giving to his divine feminine. And that's beautiful. That unconditional love is beautiful. Now, bottom deck energy is laughter in reverse. I'll show it in the upright. But it did come out in the reverse. And I'm feeling that's, don't forget about your inner child. Absolutely. That's very much our childhood, our happy times and all the things that we do for fun and just getting to know each other and having a ball while you're doing it. So if you're not doing that right now, if you're taking it way too seriously, now is not the time to take it serious. Well, take it too seriously. So if you feel that things are getting a little way too serious, lighten it up a little bit, because the journey is only going to get darker from here, my friends. And we need to hold on to as much happiness as we can and as much fun as we can to help brighten the shadows and work through the shadows that we're going to be working through as we move further into the twin flame journey. And with that, I feel that's a great place to end the reading for you. So the final message that I want to convey here for anyone who's viewing, divine masculine or divine feminine, is self-love. Self-love. I know you enjoy getting your ego stroked, divine masculine. Who doesn't, right? I mean, who doesn't? Male or female. We love that. And we love when someone's paying attention to us. Absolutely. However, We need to work through our fears, especially divine masculine. Work through your fears now, because when it gets to the place where it gets darker and you start being mirrored things about yourself that you see in your divine counterpart that is too hard for you to deal with, take care of what you can now with your insecurities, with those things, because they're going to get bigger and scarier as we move along. And laugh and smile. Enjoy this euphoric time with your twin flame. Enjoy it. And learn what lessons you can from the good times. And now I just want to thank you for staying on to listen to the Divine Masculine's message to the Divine Feminine. Or if you resonate with the Divine Masculine and you just want to confirm this is how you've been feeling and, advice from here on out, I thank you so much for joining me. And right after this, I'm going to do some positive affirmations for you to give you more clarity and more motivation to keep continuing on this very special journey. And I hope you subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you're aware when new videos are coming out. And please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Until next time. Welcome back, friends. I'm glad you stayed to see some positive affirmations for you to close out this video today. And let's begin. A few messages here. Let's do one more. Go. You are not alone. Now, and if you don't have your twin flame, you definitely have a soul tribe. Never give up. Absolutely. Never give up. Keep going, because you're making your dreams a reality. That's what I'm feeling. You can definitely do it. You can do anything you set your mind to. That is 110% true. Don't stop now. So you are on the right path. Spirit is telling you you're on the right path. Don't stop. Keep going. Walk in someone else's shoes. So that is so important to see from another perspective. And in this stage of the twin flame journey, we're mirroring each other. So we're we are actually walking in someone else's shoes, even though it's technically our own. And finally, dream a dream. So, as I said with never give up, make your dreams a reality. Don't give up. Don't stop now. You can. Dream your dreams. With that, I do hope there was some clarity this evening. I wanted to do it a little bit differently and also really get across that this deep connection that's deepening every day on the journey has its light side and its dark side that is mirrored back to us in that person. So, as we move further, we will hit these shadow aspects and learn what that does to strengthen our relationship. And we'll learn about that next time. So please, if you liked the video, if anything resonated with you, put comments below, hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join us. With that, peace be with you. And remember, you are always in control of your own destiny.